This morning, myself, along with a lot of my colleagues on this committee, are reintroducing the Bank on Students Emergency Loan Refinancing Bill. Senator Warren is introducing a companion bill in the Senate, which would allow people, both public and private student loans, to write down their interest rate to 3.7%, which was the rate back in 2016. We know from last year's analysis by CBO that would put about $50 billion into the pockets of students and folks who've graduated and who are struggling with student loans. It is not, the panacea, but certainly if you talk to middle-class people who, are trying to lower their monthly expenses, obviously refinancing their home mortgage, car loans, credit card debt. I mean, that is a tool that is normal, but in the student loan market, because it's restricted in the public side by law, and then the private side by the fact that you have to have equity to go in and refinance. You need some other piece of property in terms of writing it down. This is the year we should move forward on that. It's just at least one way of trying to stop the bleeding. And I guess, Dr. Cavall, you talked again about these sort of the horror numbers in terms of default. At least being able to refinance down an interest rate, I think, would provide some mitigation to that problem. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know if anyone would disagree, but I think that would hopefully be the case. Ms. Parker, you talked about your story. Thank you for being here. Maybe just could comment if having that ability to write down the interest rates would be of benefit to you and your friends.
Thank you. Yes, it would be a benefit to myself and my peers. It is.
Congresswoman Shalala is very excited about this bill, obviously. So,
I've accrued now, you said in private.
both private and public can write down to 3%.
I'm at about 66,000 and I have an associate's degree.
Right.
So yes, it would be beneficial to me.
Right. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
I'd agree, and also I'd want to say that the North Carolina Promise is a first dollar plan, whereas other free programs tend to be last dollar and rely on existing aid first. So the North Carolina Promise is actually better and more generous, particularly for low-income students. So, and I think your comment, financial literacy, is something that we also need to be making sure that we're educating our students well.
I guess we're about to run out of time, but again, it was part of the AIM Hire Act last year, and I hope we're very optimistic this is the year to move forward on it. Thank you very much. Yield back.
Thank you.